Is it already all here?
Pardon, sir. I'm sorry.
How many students left, Sadam?
Around 6 more, sir.
Okay, maybe we will wait about 3 minutes. Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Sadam still silent. If you wanna talk something, you still in silent mode. If you wanna talk. Okay. I've been talk to Annabelle to give you link event, link submitting your proposal. So it's still going to try to finish your proposal first. So in our last assignment, it will be in a very good condition, your proposal. I just read four of progress from your friends. Maybe we can start with the blinded groups if it's already all in here.
Yes, I'm here, sir. How about the others?
Okay, Olivia.
So we start the presentation, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I will start. So actually, our proposal is still the same as yesterday, but we have but we had a different type, or in the previous it take that where someone tried to find partner. The 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 previous meeting, we typed that it for to find a soulmate, so we have to change it because Sir Gilang said that it must be to universal, not to just looking for a partner, looking for soulmate. I mean, and also the benefit. Actually, it's still the same. We still make it universal, like make it more fun, like looking for network, not only for love, not only for a soulmate, like looking for frequency friends, like maybe they don't know who are to talking about, so they're looking for friends who like short films, because our blind date is adding
It's
unique,
different than
yes,
other.
different than other virtual blind date. Ego, you continue.
Okay, Olivia. So we, as I present to all of you in the last week, that we made our proposal so unique and so easy to read, and easy to understand by the people, also by the sponsorship who want to give their money to our event. So yeah, we made it so simple, right, Olivia?
Right, Ega. And this is still our planning process, same as yesterday. We're still in the first step for making backgrounds, goals, stat, themes, and budget. And for the criteria, we have different criteria like yesterday. Yesterday, we decide to use teenagers from 18 until 2023, but right now is 18 until 25. It's still for the all domisili, not only for Bandung region or the West Java region.
Yeah, Olivia, because we want to extend our target. We want our event getting bigger than before that we planned. So we make it really, really big. Okay, next.
But it has to be a opportunity, right, Ega, for us to get bekerja sama dengan like Unpad or ITB, something like that.
Yeah, that's right, Olivia. We can do a bilateral work.
And for the budgeting, we have a different participants. Yesterday, we only used 40 for 20 for boys and 20 for girls, but right now we extend the participant 25 for boys and 25 for girls. So it will be the total cost, and the profit will be higher. Ega, would you like to talk again?
Pardon, Olivia?
Would you like to explain again, or we have just finished?
That's all for me, Olivia. Thank you.
Okay, I think that's all for our group, sir. Thank you.
Very interesting for first of all, the budgeting itself, it's already really in a good details. But I thought in the budgeting first, the participant and sponsorship, it tend to gain your revenue, right? Not not the have a specific cost. I mean, so maybe the total income, it is better to change the total cost into the total income for the participant and sponsorship. Maybe you can add ticketing for 50 participants with S, and then the sponsorship support for from sponsorship. It will be very good if you make it really details. I mean, if you wanna get a bigger sponsorship, maybe you can categorize it into a platinum one will be support you how big, I don't know, and then the gold one will be support you in up to I don't know how big, and then the silver one, it will be 500,000. I mean, it will be good if you categorize it into 3 layers. So in the real event, you're able to share to the sponsorship how big you need to the support. I mean, can you get it?
Yes, yes, I get it, sir.
I
So,
mean, if thousand, it will make the sponsorship think that your event will be not that big enough. It will be different if you make it into layer like I thought so. Olivia and friends, do you get it?
yes, sir, I get it. So we actually afraid that the sponsorship we have to looking for is not giving us free money, fresh money. I mean, so maybe we change the budgeting if the sponsorship not giving us the fresh money, like they just give us like a thing, maybe something like I don't know.
Their product.
Yeah,
Yeah,
product.
like products. Yeah, but still the product it will be count as rupiah, to be honest. So it's still okay to make it in rupiah. Just make it. I mean, 500,000. It costs very less. The sponsorship will be think that you're even not that big. You have to be really careful about it. So I think better if you categorize into 3 kind of sponsorship. That's all. I really like the concept itself. I just have another idea, but it's just an idea. I mean, if it's just a virtual date, there is no uniqueness into it. Maybe before the virtual blind date, you are able to create some like webinar, how to have a great family or something like that. Maybe so people tend to just not curious enough about the virtual blinded itself, but they able to learn about something from the expert. Maybe if you do it, it will be more interesting. I just have a thought. Do you have something in mind, Olivia? Or
Okay, sir, I get it. I think that's a great idea for uh, our event, we think about it again. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Olivia, you are welcome. Very great progress, I think, from our virtual blinded. For our Philippines friend, virtual blinded is an event that recently going really popular among the university student. I think it is because the pandemic era recently, so people tend to feel more lonely than before, and then they tend to create some kind of this event, so people have able to reach more networking, not just for the romantic motivation. I think, is it the same event exists in Philippines? Virtual blinded just for fun, not the serious one. Yeah, Olivia, it is for fun, yeah, not really serious matchmaking activities, right?
Yes, sir. Because we also add the movie date, movie night, so it's actually fun.
Yeah, it will be very interesting. But it's just an idea from me. If you kalau just do a collaboration with, I don't know. I have many friends that in psychological field. One of them is Cinta Setara. My friend say created 2 years ago. Cinta Setara is like support system for someone that able to create a new relationship or maintain their relationship. They already married, but it is not that easy to have a healthy relationship in marriage too. Not just for your generation. I mean, I've been married 7 years ago. For me, it is not that easy to make our life, our relationship going through time to time with good vibes only. I mean, maybe you can able to yeah, create some gimmick maybe or collaboration with some NGO maybe or organization. So people are learn from the webinar first how to make a good relationship with yourself and then with your friends, with your family. I think if you are able to finish it first, it will be not that hard to create some romantic lovebird relationship. I don't know, but you have to mengukur. You have to bukan sizing. Yeah, you have to know that it is possible or not possible. It's just an idea for your event. Excellent. Okay, we can move to other groups. The second one is I just get kicked from the WhatsApp laptop. Or some groups, Saddam's group will be presented the progress to all of us. So we are able to.
Okay, sir. Wait for a minute. Okay, so actually we don't really make a lot of differences in this progress, but we just add some cost for budgeting. It's a laptop and a gadget. We estimate we need 300,000 rupiah for a unit of laptop each day, and for the internet or mobile data, it's around 20 gigabyte for 75,000 rupiah. And then for Zoom rent, it's for 500 participant, it's about 120,000 rupiah. And since we still uh, we still confused to decided the cost for fee like MC for the judges, for the guest stars, but I think Ruben have something to us, so it's gonna make us for. So please, Ruben, if you want to add something to Sir Gilang.
Okay, sir. So actually, our team is uh not doing a lot of progress if we compare with the previous week, but yeah, we add some prices on our costs. Yeah, actually, I want to ask something, sir, about we kinda confused about our how much we will need to apa ya to spend for MC and judges and guest star itself, sir. Ke yes, sir.
Yeah, if it's national event, it is probably for the MC around 500 into onto 1 million. If it's national, I mean, if it's local, I mean, for Bandung only or West Java only, it probably cost less than the national one. And then for another perspective, you are able to ask your friends that have a background and then the profession itself for is it okay for us to ask you to become our MC? Maybe it will cost very less. And then if we hire some professional one, I mean, for college event, it is not obvious to make it very proper. The spirit itself and then the event itself will be top more compared to the MC and then the guest star for national wide. It will be cost around for MC 500 into 1 million. If it's the MC is very famous, it will be cost more than that, up to 8 million into 10 million. But I mean, it is not strategic enough to have very expensive and commercial MC. I mean, if you wanna spend more about the judges, it will be the judges and the guest star, the most expensive one thing that you are able to spend. The rest of it, I mean, if you have, I believe that you have a friend of yours that really good in public speaking, or maybe in their spare time they'll become wedding MC or formal MC. You can or you could ask them to support your group, but so you can spend more money into judges and the guest star itself. Is it clear?
Uh, yes, sir. Actually, I have another question. So, yeah, we actually have been list the for the MC, the judge, the guest star itself. So we have some of them in our list. At least 3% for MC, and 4% for judges and guest star itself. But yeah, cause when I usually come to similar event before, and yeah, I think the MC and the judge and the guest star is taking a big role for the event itself, sir. So yeah, I think we need at least inviting one person that actually kind of famous, sir, for the be a guest star or be a judges. we not inviting the really famous one, cause yeah, I have one apa ya, salah satu selebgram di Bandung gitu yang terkenal di bidang ini, and but we still doesn't know how much we need to spend for inviting her, cause we actually kinda scared to ask her personally in DM, sir, because this is just for our perencanaan gitu, for our planning, not our really event gitu, sir. Jadi agak takut buat tanyanya.
Yeah, but I mean, if you ask a friend, I think it will be cost less than the professional one. I mean, even though they are professional to be exact, but if you have a friend and your friend also thought you are their friend, it will be cost less than the usual one. I mean, it is obvious to be exact in the real in the real event itself. So I mean, just make it estimated the budgeting, but for the batasan-batasan, you could make the priority is the guest star, and then the judges, and then the master ceremony itself. I hope it answered the question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the answer.
Okay. Maybe for the next opportunity, you and your group have to change the layout little bit. I mean, I just want to help all of you to transform the concept into very good proposal event. So in the last test, you are able to present and to to doing the presentation in very a good condition,
Oh.
because we will act me, Pagali, and the other lecturer will be act like investor who are able to chip in their money.
Okay, sir. Because at first I think we need to finish all over the proposal first, then we will transform it to more better designs. Because like what you said in the last meeting, I think the look is the last thing that we should see. The main thing is the the easy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know what I say.
That's just because you are already, I think, 90% finished about your content, Sadam. So I ask better you do it parallel,
Okay.
not waiting for finish the content first, just because your content is already, I think, 90% finished. So it will be make look interesting and then provoking to all of us. So we are able to comment about your proposal.
Roger, sir. Thank you for your advice.
Okay. Okay, for the others group, do you want to choose yourself or I choose it for you? I think the TikTok one is the next group. Do you able to explain it? The food, TikTok with food competition, something like that. This group choose the very interesting picture. It, it is very provoking. Could you start the TikTok plating food competition to explain?
Wait a minute, sir.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good afternoon, sir. This is our progress from our group that made TikTok plating food competition. We will update our progress that we make this week, I think. Annabelle, can you next the slide? So because today technology is increasingly advancing and the world is continue to evolve, people tends to be uninterested or something that is complex, like traditional food, something like that. If we want to make Indonesian traditional food, for example, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of progress to make it very complex, not like any modern Western food, for example. So because the traditional food is now starting to disappear from civilization, many young people now don't know much about the local specialties. Next, please, Annabelle. So because of that problem, we create this TikTok plating competition because that people, youngsters like right now like to use TikTok very much, and they use it for popular trend, something like that, to go viral. So we use that form to create this competition. Contestant will make a video about plating traditional food to bring back and revitalize traditional Indonesian food that are starting to hard to find. Annabelle, next, please. Okay, so the goals of this competition is inviting people who are interested in this type of activity, especially those who related in food aesthetics, like in hospitality industry, like we are doing right now, something like that. So it's very very relatable. Next, Annabelle. So what will the participant get if they mengikuti itu apa ya? If they do this competition, they will earn certificates. A winner certificate will be awarded winner, a prize money that we will explain it later in budgeting. Also that they will get credibility for their ability to plating traditional food. Annabelle? This is our target profile. Youngster from 15 to 25 years old. There can be hospitality student like us, food enthusiast, food and beverage planner, maybe from the School of Art or from culinary school. Art student, maybe chef, if they're interested, maybe they can join this competition as well. Next. This is our budgeting plan. The first place will get a total price of 300,000 rupiah, and then the second place will get the total price 200,000 rupiah, and then the third place winner will get 100,000 rupiah. And the jury cost will cost us about 100,000 rupiah, cost 100,000 rupiah, and another cost that called urgent cost will be cost us about 100. Yeah, so the total cost for this competition to be held is 950,000 rupiah. This is the income that we want to make from the contestants, because there is 40 contestants and per unit price 2,000 rupiah to 20,000 rupiah, I'm sorry. And the total income will be 800,000 rupiah. Also, we hope to get a sponsorship 500,000 rupiah. So the total income that we'll get is 1,030,000 rupiah. Next, Annabelle. So I think that's our progress right now. If there's not much better than last week, but that's what we can do right now. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Gian, thank you for your presentation. Annabelle, could you move into your target audience? Okay, I just have one concern. If you just able to profiling this kind of very professional one, I think, I mean, even though it's not professional, obviously hospitality, F&B planner, School of Art, culinary school is very in that kind of they're specialized into it. I just worry they not able to join the TikTok hype thing competition recently. I don't know. Maybe I just curious why you choose this kind of profile target. I mean, do you already consider that these people it's in that kind of world, so it will be quite haroream to join your competition. You get my concern?
Yes, sir. I get your concern.
Oh, okay.
Can I explain it, sir?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So why we targeted the School of Art and Culinary School student, because we didn't see about their professionality, but we only attract like if they got free time, maybe they can join this event gitu, sir. Jadi so they don't need untuk apa ya, untuk waktu senggang aja gitu, kayak buat iseng-iseng gitu, to get more experience aja gitu.
Leisure time gitu ya.
Mm.
Yeah, I get your concern, but your group has to be very careful about it. I mean, people that already in that kind of industry tend to find really serious competition. I mean, that's my only concern. If I become your one of a group, your member of a group, I will give a voice that maybe we will target it the food enthusiasts, and then people that into art, into plating art, something like that, not specifically about the hospitality student and everything, School of Art and everything, just because to make this competition more inclusive. I mean, it will be very great to all of you to consider that our event it's have a sustainable goal development from the UN. I mean, one of their goals is have the inclusive categorize. What is inclusive? Inclusive, it's stand for that everybody able to join this competition. So yeah, just consider it. I mean, because if you make it, yeah, when Giel explain it to us, I just worried it will be ya too exclusive aja. So at the other side, we will find as much as participants that could join this competition, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But what I mean in this target profile, sir, this event is open for public. It's open for everyone, but it's just like what I think is maybe if I promote this event to this target, like School of Culinary Art, Culinary School, maybe they want to join gitu loh, sir. Kayak sebetulnya ini open for public, tapi ya iseng-iseng aja gitu. Siapa tahu mereka pengen join gitu loh, sir.
Oh, okay.
Tetap ini open for public. Gitu.
Yeah, then please change on the target profile. Then how we call it, yeah, the spectrum of the peserta. I mean, if I just have a concern in sponsorship point of view, it will be think the same the way I think. Are you able to understand it?
Okay.
So just change the target profile into something that if the sponsorship read it, it will be not give the misperception about it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. I think it is good enough for you. It will be. I am quite confident it will be give you stream revenue actually, like a TikTok Korean, and the movie date itself. It is just because if you spread it into some kind of community that able to enjoy it, it will be great and seru aja gitu. Okay, is it any question for me? Ada pertanyaan lagi nggak, Bel? Is it any other question?
From me, there is no question, sir, about the target marketing, but about the budgeting, are our group are doing it right, or are we have to do like the other previous group, sir? Like we don't have to use uh, border di kotak-kotakin gitu nggak, sir? Atau kayak gitu aja, udah cukup?
It will be make the sponsor easier to categorize how big your event is. If you wanna make it categorize the support, actually, it is just not for Annabelle or the previous group. For all of you, if you categorize your event into like 3 layers, it will be make the sponsorship think that your event is that big enough, so they are able to and confident to give you the money. I hope you get it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, is it another? I just have an idea. You can adjust it or not for all of your group. I mean, nowadays in the world, it is quite popular to use sustainable development goals to doing a pitch to sponsorship. If you are able to just look it, there is a lot of goals. I think it is more than 20 sustainable goals. Sustainable goals is the kesepakatan tuh apa ya? The consignment, the kesepakatan dunia to make a world a better place. So the UN and a lot of countries all agree to have the same goal for 20 or 30 years from now. It will be good if you are able to put their kind of goals into your event. Also, if it's hard, it's okay. I mean, it will be tend to use by something that like PKM thing. Do you get it? Not for event proposal. I mean, I just said that I just think that idea are able to help, especially you that develop your event in social cause that really have a big impact for your social community, like Mary, Paul, or everyone, every group can be have a serious impact into your community. You just have to make it interesting enough aja sebetulnya. And then the SDGs thing is the one that maybe can help you to make the event sounds professional and promising. Okay, just search it in Google. What is Sustainable Development Goal, SDGs? It is from UN agreement from all over country in the world. It will help to develop sustainable goals. So recently we have a climate change, and a lot of problems in the world. From that goals, we are able to scratch it and then to make it the sponsorship sure that your event is important enough for sustainability of our human access, something like that. Okay. You guys get it? Or it's too confusing? Dam, kebayang nggak Dam? Anabel? I just sent it into the chat room. You guys are able to see it. Yeah, to make your proposal better aja. To be honest. So okay, there is no question from Annabelle's and Gian groups. Hello, guys. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. I think the next group is Mary and friends. The auction, yeah, Mary. The auction activity. Are you able to share it to us? Online auction. Okay, Mary, is it already ready for your explanation? Your group?
Okay, sir, I'll just show you our progress.
Okay.
So, last time, sir, you asked us about the how we will utilize or how we will market our event. So I added just the how the participants will register. Since we will use Facebook, the registration form or link will be posted in our FB page. And to avoid joy miners and scammers, the participants, both the seller and buyer will pay 50 pesos as a registration fee. And since Facebook will act as our tool in turning this online auction event successful, and it has a live feature, all of the sellers and bidders that are registered are allowed to participate. The products that will be auctioned will be categorized and will be shown according to their schedule. The highest bidder will get the product, and the payment will be collected through GCash, PayPal, and online banking, since we are promoting the contactless. And in the profile audience, I just added the young entrepreneurs and those who are starting their business, and even the veteran in the field of business, risk takers in the world of economy, since online auction is new, and consumers that are willing to try new things or to try to buy through online. And about the budgeting, the laptop rent will be 500 Philippine peso, and the mobile phone will be owned by those participants, since everyone has their own mobile phone. And the internet connection is 99 pesos, so the total cost is 599 pesos under the expenses, sir.
Okay.
And that's it.
Mary, do you have the example of your event recently, or so we can imagine how it will be? Do you have YouTube videos maybe that we can watch it together?
I don't have the example, sir, but maybe next meeting I can share it with you.
Okay. From your explanation, I can imagine it, just imagine it, because in Indonesia, usually we did it, we do it the auction not online, even though it will be selling something on a TikTok, maybe a platform that quite number one famous in Indonesia. It will be sold in TikTok live, and then there is no auction. The second one is I've been joining one of the auction for game thing, very boy hobbies. We did the auction in the Instagram comment, so the highest bidders will win. So I don't have a few in my mind how it will be. So it will be great. Your group show it to us how it will be. Just the example, we don't have to watch it until it finish. I mean, just 1 to 2 minutes, so we are able to watch it together, not just imagine it. That's it for me. Very good
Yes, sir.
progress.
Thank you so much.
Okay, the last one, virtual art proposal.
All right, sir, can you hear me?
Yes, nice and clear.
Okay, so the progress, it's we did and add our goals and calls, and a little bit of the profile audience in our last presentations, that we don't really have the goals and calls, and the profile audience is still in general. So the first thing that we did in our progress from the last week is we added goals and calls, And the goals for our event are to give our participants some great habits in their health. Of course, since running is one of the physical activity that could make a great habit for the participant. And it could also not only improve the physical health, running could also improve their mental health as well. So with this event that we did a challenge activity, like we really want the participant to push their own limits and do their own best. Since it's a challenge, of course, the participants should be aim for the best position as they could. So with that being said, we aim all of the participants to make an improvement from their lifestyles and their physical and mental health as well, since we are still in this pandemic. So as we said before from the background and the teams, the health lifestyle could minimize the risk of the participant for getting infected by the virus. And as for the goals from us as the organizer, of course, we do want to gain some profit from the participant as well. And for the profile ideas that from last week, we said that we really aim the participants are from MLUP with with the main participant, but of course we do also open this event for the public as well. I mean, it could be better if this event participated by a lot of people, not only the MRL student, but the main participant that we hope to join our event is from the MRL UP student. I mean, this is could be one of a great way for us to bond and strengthen our communication or silaturahmi in Indonesian for keluarga mahasiswa MRL. I mean, we are in the same department, so by joining this event, I think it could be a healthy competition among the keluarga mahasiswa MRL. And with us opening this for the public as well, we really want the public to join the euphoria. I mean, if let's say the MLL student has a boyfriend or a girlfriend from another department or even from another university, they could still also join this event as well with their partners. So they could compete each other, or maybe like they could do the competition together. And that's what we aim for the profile audience and the goals. And for the budgeting, there's no really big change from our budgeting, since I think it's pretty settled. There's no additional improvement from our needs for our goods, or the laptop and everything is. I think we made a pretty clear budgeting, but it's okay for you to give us some advice from our proposal. And yes, we still do our proposal in draft first, since we want to make the final one is the perfect one, so we can scramble atau dikotrap kasarnya kalau di Indonesia sebelum dipindahkan ke proposal yang utamanya. I think that's the progress from the virtual run group. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, virtual run groups. I think it's quite clear with the progress. I don't have any question, to be honest. Do you have any question for me? Something that I need to review?
I think from me personally, I don't have any, but if from my another teammates, Febriansyah, Sherlyn, Ifan, or Wulan, if you have some question, you can ask Mr. Gilang. Also, Sherlyn has a passion for the budgeting. So, Sherlyn, can you speak on mic or chat me? Oh, okay, Sherlyn can speak. on mic, so he's gonna ask me first. That's okay. Go on, Sharon. You can chat me, and I'm gonna ask the question on mic. All right, sir. We just really wanna ask you, since this on the screen is our budget, is there any mistakes or things that should be corrected from this our budgeting?
Is it the medali is really necessary for the virtual? I don't know. I never joined the virtual or the non-virtual running just because I'm fine. And I don't really do good in running. Is it really important to put the medali on the budgeting? I mean, just because it is virtual, then I mean, if it's there is medali, then we have to support the running pack, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so the first thing we had in our mind is that even though this is a virtual one, that we still want the euphoria for the winner. I mean, we really want to appreciate the winners, and I'm sorry for the Philippine one. Medali is a medal that you get when you won something. Medali is a medal that really we had in our mind, that we want to appreciate the winner, since this is not a really easy challenge. It's pretty hard to be a top 3 or even to put it on the first rank. So that's what we had in our mind. And yes, to be honest, it's not really that necessary, but we just want to give the winner some appreciation. I think that's for all from us.
Yeah. Then it's okay. There is no concern from me. Just be careful. The budget is quite high compared to another group. I mean, another group just cost 1 billion, 1.5. Your group costs almost 3 billion. Just be careful. I mean, in the real event, you are able to calculate how 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 big or how small the budget will be. I mean, even though without the sponsorship, you guys able to make it make it make the event happen. I mean, don't make the budget is your concern and constraint. Do you guys get it or not?
All right, so I think it's not about the item, but it's about the total thing that concerns you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, or you just able to create two kind of budgeting. I mean, this budgeting that will be presented in front of the sponsorship, and then the another budgeting is just for your group to calculate or to yeah, to make sure, just to make sure that the money is available for your event.
All right, so I think for our next meeting, let's see in a week that if we can work this out, we can press down the budget or else. So we're gonna report to you, I think in the next meeting, sir. We're gonna work on it.
Yeah, but it is not necessarily to be honest. I mean, my point is if you have a minimum budget
Yeah.
for if just for your group needs,
Okay.
not for me. I mean, it is not necessarily you have to present it next week. No, just because your budgeting is quite high, just be
Yep.
careful. I mean,
Okay.
just be careful about the money and not make it constraint or your concern.
Uh,
Too expensive, so we are not able to make it happen. I don't wanna hear that at next semester. I mean, not
Okay.
for our final assignment. For a final assignment, it's quite good. You just have to explain it really well into our potential sponsor or investor, so they are able to understand that.
Okay.
That's the most important thing. So it's not necessarily you have to make it, and so it will be just for your group, to be honest.
I think we should just make it reasonable for us when we present it to the investor. So lebih dipertanggungjawabkan mungkin ya biayanya.
Bukan lebih dipertanggungjawabkan. It will make the sponsorship or investor sure about.
Oh yeah, gonna make it sure that
It
our
is,
budget is good.
it is makes sense enough.
Okay. Yes,
Possible
it's
enough
reasonable.
that we are able to support it. I mean, for the national wide exposure, 3 million is quite low, but for the college student, especially you said earlier that you wanna make it for your peers, yeah, for MRL students also. So yeah, you have to be careful about it.
Okay, get it, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. I think there is no group after the tutorial. Yeah, or someone that don't. Oh, Paul group. Okay, Paul, do you want to share your progress to us? Paul and friends.
Sir, I am a group of Paul. We already done our progress, sir, but unfortunately, Bernard Joyce cannot able to present our PPT because of the internet connection, sir.
Okay. Do you still want to share it without your PPT or how?
Bernard Joyce. Okay, I will share screen, sir.
Okay.
The screenshot of our budgeting, sir. Oops. So our internet
connection, sir, will cost 2,000 pesos a month. For the total cost of 2,000, the laptop is for 4,000, and in foods, it will come from, and the electricity, it will cost 500, and the other expenses will Sir, I think Miss Jelly May connection has been ended, or its connection is terrible.
Okay, just submitted that very into the link that another already created. I will check it later then. Is it okay for now? Okay, I think that's all, guys. Or oh yeah, it's okay. Is it all, Sadap? Berry? Hello? Am I still in your Zoom meeting? Okay, everybody. Hello. Okay, if there is no others group, we'll please do the presentation. It's already done then. Thank you for your explanation and progress. It is very good development of your proposal. Let's start to transform it into PPT or Canva or any other design tools that you are able to use. I think it is enough for me. Thank you everyone. Stay healthy and happy. Goodbye. See you next week. Yeah. Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir. Sir.